share with you my starter kit I got for signing up to be a Stampin' Up demonstrator. Stampin' Up is celebrating 30 years, so that's great. They've been in business 30 years. And I know I have some wood stamps from them that I got actually that I found in my basement, but also then I got some at Goodwill. So and they still stamp fine. So their products are quality, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to sign up with them, because I do love their products. And yeah, so anyway, here I am. So in addition to, you get what's called a starter kit business brick, which basically gives you, you know, order forms and flyers and 8 catalogs. So I will be sending one of these to someone who has requested it. This is one I actually purchased before I became a demonstrator, and as you can see, I've got bazillions of pages flagged, and I put the sticky notes on so I could sort of remember where to find things for you. But in addition to that, for signing up in July, I signed up on July 2nd, I got 8, didn't have to pay for these, 10 full stamp pads. Now let me show you, oh, and before I do that, you could choose which colorway you want. So they have different sets, I guess I'll call them. The one I got is called In Color, and it has 5 from their 2018 to 20 colorways, and trendy in color ones, and 5 from 2017 to 19. So the colors I got are Lovely Lipstick, Grapefruit Grove, Pineapple Punch, Call Me Clover, Blueberry Bushel. Love them all actually, but yeah. And then Powder Pink, Lemon Lime Twist, Tranquil Tide, Berry Burst, and Fresh Fig. So beautiful colors. The Tranquil Tide will be nice around the holiday seasons. Even Berry Burst for doing holly berries and things. Blueberry Bushel is just, it's blue. I love blue, you know. Lovely Lipstick is a really pretty color. Call Me Clover will be nice with the Tranquil Tide, or also for St. Patrick's Day, you know, coming next year. Powder Pink is just a real pretty pale pink. So I'm looking forward to using all these. So those were my sign up incentive in the month of July only. So if you want to be a host and you want 10 full-size Stampin' Up ink pads, now's the time to join. You don't have to pick this colorway. You can go with neutrals, which has beautiful colors as well. Now you don't get a black in that. You get grays, navy, which I've actually ordered separately. Crumb Cake, which I love. Some grays, some other browns, Early Espresso, and this Mary Merlot, which is new and a beautiful color also. It's like a wine kind of color. It goes really well with the navies and the grays and the browns. It all goes beautifully. And then Brights, they have Returning, Poppy Parade. They have Melon Mambo, that's been there for a while. Returning, Flirty Flamingo. A new one, Mango Melody. Daffodil Delight, which is really pretty. Granny Apple Green, which is new. Returning, Coastal Cabana, which I think is beautiful. And Bermuda Bay is beautiful. Pacific Point, and Gorgeous Grape. So definitely beautiful bright colors there. Or you could get the Subtles, which is more your pastels, including Blushing Bride, Calypso Coral, Petal Pink, which is new, So Saffron, Soft Seafoam, really pretty color, that's a new one. Pear Pizzazz, Returning Mint Macaroon, which I want, that's a beautiful color, as is Pool Party, and new Balmy Blue, and new Highland Heather. Gorgeous colors. I have written get, and I actually am getting the Balmy Blue in another order I placed. And then Regals, which is Real Red and Cherry Cobbler, which I actually just ordered as well. Cajun Craze, Pumpkin Pie, beautiful fall colors here, some of them, and Real Red would be nice for the holidays, Christmas, or whatever. Crushed Curry, these all remind me of fall colors with the leaves and the greens too. Old Olive, Garden Green, Shaded Spruce, I have Get next to that because I want that for the holidays too. Blackberry Bliss, and Rich Razzleberry. So, and the thing I like about the way they do their colors is, here's the stamp pad ID number. You can get refills right away. You can get 8.5 by 11 inch cardstock to match. You can get 12 by 12 cardstock. It's down here where you get 20 sheets, 2 of each color of 10 colors. You can get 6 by 6 designer series paper, which is back a few pages. It's down here, but it's right in the same section. And Stampin' Write markers, which I'll show you in a moment. So yeah, I mean, they have things that match, and some of them have embellishments and things that also match. So I love that about that. So I got the 10 stamp pads, and let me just show you real quick the size of these. And I didn't know this about Stampin' Up. Here's a Stays-On pad, which they do sell in the catalog and on the website, by the way, as well as the refills for it. I happen to have that for a while now. But there is the difference in size to their stamp pad to a typical stamp pad you get in the store in various colors. And I did open, here we go, 2 of these already because I wanted to see how they work. So they're nice and flat. They redesigned it a little bit. They put some little dots on here. That is to help them stack better. Yeah, I'm going to give that a medium rating, frankly, because they still slide to me. But they're meant to be able to stack more easily on your desk. So how you open them is you lift them up, and then you push it back, and then you slide. And they're brand new, so they're a little stiff. Now, all the stamp pads, and then the way to close them is grab hold here, pull. Don't push from the other end because the ink pad is close to the end, and earlier I tried that and I got ink on my finger, so I'm learning. But all the pads come with labels on the bottom, and you peel it up, and then you'll get a strip label which you can either put right here so that when it's open you remember the name of it, or some people prefer to put it on the end, which I guess would go on this end, or here, I don't know which, but so that you can see it when they're stacked up and know to pull that color out. So whichever your preference is, you can do that. And of course they have the label on the front. So this one is Lovely Lipstick, Call Me Clover, Grapefruit Grove, still in the wrapper, beautiful colors, Pineapple Punch, sorry. Berry Burst, I love that color. Tranquil Tide, very nice for ocean type things too. And Lemon Lime Twist, definitely lemon lime. This one can be a nice neutral. It's sort of a purple with a brown undertone, Fresh Fig. And lastly, the Powder Pink. So all of those is what I got. And then I didn't realize it until after I placed my starting order, but I got, oh, and I missed one. Blueberry Bushel, sorry. Pen. I got a paper pumpkin, a full paper pumpkin. Now this one that they sent me is Wildflower Wishes from February. There is a video. Stampin' Up has a YouTube, as does Paper Pumpkin, and they have videos for each month, so I actually went back and watched it. But it comes, when it came, everything was wrapped up and nice and neat, except the first thing you see when you open the box is this little stamp set and a little Stampin' Spot, they call them, and this one's in Garden Green. I've already opened it and it stamps out green like a garden. And I am so happy to get this because when you host a party, they have actual items that are only available, let me just show you, to hosts. And here's some of them, just to give you an idea, but I really love this one. It's called Pressed Flowers. That's just a me thing. This one's beautiful too. They're all beautiful. That's my problem. Everything's too beautiful. But I thought these would be so cute. They're dainty and nice. So I was super happy to get a wildflowers one. They have some origami looking ones. Seasoned with kindness. Hand delivered. That's really cute. So those are available only if you host a party. So if you're interested in hosting an online party or something, let me know and we'll figure it out. So the stamps here say celebrate, friend, and thank you. Also, let's see. I can't read that. Big time. Your awesomeness, like celebrate your awesomeness. As much, or so much, thank you so much. Hello, sweet friend. Yeah, and then there's some flowers, and they look like, they're called wildflowers, so they're wildflowers. So yeah, nice little stamp set, decent size, a little Stampin' Spot. I actually got 2 packs of these, but I don't know what I do with the other one. Little tiny 3mm pearls. You get some dimensions, Stampin' Dimensions. You get glue dots. Okay, and then you get instructions in here on how to make what the intended make is. Now there's always alternatives, but here's what it looks like. And that's what shows with the rest of the items wrapped in plastic. You get some, in this kit, you get some, I guess it's called twine or jute in like a crumb cake color. These are like in the crumb cake color. Also, these are card fronts. And there's 2 patterns. There's some with flowers on. There's 3 patterns, excuse me. Some with flowers, some with like, what do you call that? Like a chain link fence. And then some stripes. It's kind of tonal. It's hard to see the white on the, but let's see, there should be, I think there's 3 of each because there's 9 cards in the kit. There's some pre-scored cards, so I'm assuming there's 9 of those also. And then there's these beautiful envelopes that you can decorate the front of. They've already put the wildflowers on the inside. Aren't they gorgeous? Love those. They, I might do a flip book. They would make a beautiful flip book, although I might end up covering that. So then you get these punch out. Now what you can do, you can use the letters as they are in this color, or you can punch them out. And what they did, because I've already watched the video, is put one of these flowers behind it so that the flowers show through the openings where the letters are. So you could do it either way. You could do that, or you could punch the letters out and put them on the floral. Or you could like watercolor a background and have it show through the thank you. Lots of possibilities. So these are stickers. These are punch outs. More stickers and more flowers and greenery. More flowers and greenery. Again, stickers. And I think these are just punch outs. Yeah. And these say friend. The other one said celebrate and thank you. And then here's some longer like banner pieces you can use for the celebrate ones. And then they gave vellum pieces, and what they did is they actually took the ink and colored the vellum and then used them, inserted them as background. So really pretty kit. I'm so happy with it because you know I love my flowers. I do love my flowers. So, yeah, I will definitely be using this. I'll probably try a few the way they were intended, and then I may use a few and try the flip book idea I was mentioning, something different. So, and I like the little Stampin' spots too. They do sell, I noticed, I didn't realize this before. I don't know what I do with my other little pack. I've already dropped it somewhere, but I'll find it. Anyway, there were 2 of them in there. Now I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so sorry. Anyway, you're probably shouting at me saying, here's what you said, Deb. So anyway, that's that. Okay, and then what I ordered, because you have to buy when you join, you have to buy $99 worth of material. But you get it at your discount. So I actually got like $130 worth of stuff, not including the ink pads and the paper pumpkin full kit. Okay, so I chose to buy, and you can buy whatever you want that's on their website, in their catalog, including clearance items. And I did get one clearance item, so I'll show you that in a minute. I got this triple banner punch, and let me show it to you in the book because it punches out banners. I'm sure I have this flagged. Yep, here it is. Oops. It's right here, but it punches out banners 1 inch, 1.5 inch, and 2 inch, because I have such trouble doing these even, making these ends even. So it takes different size strips of paper, and you can see they've got two-tone there. So it does the 1 inch, the 1.5 inch, and 2 inch widths, and that's normally $23. So that was part of my kit because I got it for less at a discount, but it went towards my $99. Okay, well, now when I buy their stamps, if they have coordinating framelits or thinlits, I usually buy it as a bundle. So I got this one, Sea of Textures. And one of the things I want to show you, I'll show you where this is, but a lot of their stamp sets now are coming with backgrounds right in the stamp set, and I love these backgrounds, that one and this one, the sea items in there. And so yeah, you can do a lot more mixed media things because they've got these wonderful backgrounds on their stamp sets now. And in their let's see what these are called. These are called framelits. So you can see, not only do I have that as a stamp, but I can put texture on. I can cut this out as a die. I could even cut it out, you know, and then put embossing paste or mixed media paste or something through the cutout and make it dimensional. So there's so many possibilities. This has sand dollars in it, starfish, little fish, a little school of fish. How cool is that? Here's the octopus and the plant that's on the stamp, and another plant you can cut out, and it's another plant. So I love their and these are, it's Stampin' Up in coordination with Sizzix. They do sell the Big Shot and the coordinating pads that you would need to use, and also the dies are made by Sizzix, and I do love Sizzix quality as well. So they've teamed up with Stampin' Up, or Stampin' Up's teamed up with them. Sizzix Big Shot for Stampin' Up, it says on it. And they come in these little plastic pack, or plastic wrapper with a plastic pack. I tend to keep them that way until the outer wrapper, but then the inner plastic is still fine. Now, this one says Clear Mount Stamp Set, Sea of Textures. Clear mount means you can mount it on a clear block, but many of them are red rubber, and I don't mind that because I think they actually give a better impression. They come that you can pop them out. It's already cut for you, and they come with their labels, and it's got instructions here on how to take them out and put the label on. Sometimes I don't bother with the label unless it's stuff I can't tell what it is real good, like there's many that look the same. Sometimes with your what are they called, layering stamps, you might want to put the image on the back because they will be hard to tell because they're the same shape. So anyway, I got this one, and I will show you that in the book. Maybe. Here it is. So it's on page 155 in the catalog if you're interested, or you can just look up bundles, or you can look up stamp sets or something. It's called, the stamp set is called Sea of Textures. It's new this year, and if you look down here, not all of them are like this. Not all of them come with bundles, but here is a bundle Sea of Textures where you get the stamp set and the framelit dies together instead of ordering them separately. You save 10% by doing that. So that's, every little bit helps, right? And then what I like in the catalog is Here it shows you coordinating paper and sprinkles and twine, the cardstock colors that would be going with the designer paper, and basically I've ordered this one in its entirety. I just really liked it. So yeah, anyway, let me move on. I got another pack of Stampin' Dimensionals. These are the full-size ones. I have shown you these before. They're pop-up dots basically, but they're shaped like an octagon, like this. I've been using these for over a year now. Love them. And now they also have mini ones. They have changed their packaging. This was their packaging last year. This is their new packaging. Just says Stampin' Dimensionals, and Stampin' Up is down here as opposed to up here. So just a little different. Black and white now instead of the green. Same product basically. And then another thing I loved, I had to get one of them anyway. They have full-size background stamps. Full-size meaning like a card front size background stamp. And I'm trying to find the page where I flagged it because I flagged so many things. One sec. Here we go. So they have background stamps. They have handwritten. Sheet music is the one I got. Postscript, love that one too. Marbled, very pretty. Hardwood, tree rings, and burlap. And you can get them either on wood block. I love that burlap one. You can either get them on wood blocks or clear. And again, what they call clear may be a red rubber stamp, which is what this one is. And this is a full-size guy. There's no cutting it apart, so you can use that on a card. It's about the image is about 4.5 by about 5.5. Not exact measurements there, so don't quote me. And I don't know if it says on here. It may say in the catalog, but I've already closed that. So they're coming out with lots of nice background stamps. Now you can also use the clearance rack to make up your $99 worth of goodies that you have to order it when you join. I didn't get everything off of there, but I did get one item because my upline Misty Blackburn, who is Stamp STAMP space GIRL here on YouTube, Stamp Girl, not to be confused with Paige, who's got an abbreviated altogether one. Anyway, she had used these card front builder Thinlits dies, and they are still on, as of this morning, for me, they were still in their clearance rack. So a $30 framelit or thinlit for, I believe it was $18, plus I got a discount. I love this moon and stars for on a card. It's got some ornaments, it's got a little deer, it's got this frame here, which you could double it and make it like a window or something. There's like some poinsettias here, looks like a little peace stub, and some trees. Just lots of goodness going on there. There probably was a stamp set that went with it, but what I think what happens is in clearance, they as one or the other parts of it sell out, they put the coordinating thing into the clearance, or they're just trying to clear out things to make way for all the new things that they have, and they have quite a few new things in the catalog this year. So I did get that from the clearance. Put these over here. And then I also got the Stampin' Right. They're markers. They are water-based dye ink, xylene-free markers, and these coordinate with 5 of the markers that the ink pads that I got in the 2018-20 colorway, with the pineapple punch, the something lipstick, sorry, the grapefruit, the blueberry, and the clover colors. So, and I know those names I didn't do right, but they do work well. I tested them out just briefly. There's a fine point on one end, and then there's a brush on the other. So you obviously get a lot more color with the brush than you do with the fine point, but they both worked. So, and they, like I said, coordinate with the stamp pads that I got. And then I got a set of 2 black journaling pens. They come in .01, which is written on here, so you know which is which, and .05. The .05 is thicker, and I just wrote high, and the .05, you know, comes across darker here at the bottom than this one, which is the .01. It's a much finer, sorry for the glare, finer point. So they worked well, and I got them to use either in my planner or in journaling. Starting to carry around a traveler's notebook now, guys. I have to keep track of stuff for Mom lately. So that is my kit that I got, the paper pumpkin, all those ink pads. So anyway, guys, sorry about that. The value of the stamp pads, 10 of them at $7.50, would be $75. Another basically $20 for a paper pumpkin kit. That's $95 plus 8 catalogs, and you know, like, I don't know what they run, but we'll say like $35 or $40 worth there. Of course, I got them to hand out to people or give out to people. But so in addition to my $99, they basically doubled that investment on products I got to start my business. So good deal. I just wanted to share that with you. I will be doing a separate video, probably not today, but soon, to walk you through the whole catalog and how it's laid out, what they have, and so forth. But I have to get my webcam set up to do that because the phone will never last that long. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what I bought, but there's so much more. I could not, I had trouble deciding which stamp set and bundle to get, and I just wanted to get something that I could use now in summertime for some projects, and we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, hugs, love, and peace. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.